What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a box of 1991 Upper Deck Baseball Jumbo. We recently opened 2 regular boxes on the channel, and the main thing we were looking for was the Michael Jordan SP1, which is approximately about 1 in every 2 boxes, and that's what we got. We got 1 in those 2 boxes. I was curious if we could pull one out of a jumbo box, if that made any kind of difference. I'm not even entirely sure if they're in there, in these jumbo boxes, but I know that you can find them in the Find the Nolan series. The Find the Hank, which is the high series, does not contain those. So, and I could have done my research, to see if the Michael Jordans are in here, but I thought it might be a nice surprise to find out. If nothing else, we do get to explore 27 cards per pack, which is kind of exciting. And I'm not familiar with these right here. These are only included in the jumbo packs. It says include special limited edition Silver Slugger 18 card set. I don't know if that's 1 per pack or if they're randomly inserted, how that works. But again, sometimes I do a little bit of my research, and sometimes, like this case, I don't, because I'd like to be pleasantly surprised. Of course, we've got a chance of getting one of these Nolan Ryans. Well, there's actually a bunch of Nolan Ryans, but there are autographs mixed in. They're extremely difficult to get. I've actually never seen anyone even pull one. But this is kind of a fun set. I think there's like 18 of these. We got maybe half of it when we opened the previous 2 boxes. So if we could complete that set, that'd be cool. I don't have those other cards with me. I didn't keep track, so not a big deal. But yeah, would really like to see if we could get another one of those Michael Jordan cards. And of course, some of my other favorite players like Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, and there's Chipper Jones rookie in here. Yeah, we did pull one of those. So it'd be nice to get another Chipper Jones as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've got our box open, and like I said, there are, actually I didn't say how many packs are in this box. It says there's 27 baseball cards per pack. I'm not sure how many packs in this box. Well, you can keep count if you want. I'm not even going to keep count. But these were originally $1.98, $2. When I opened up the regular boxes, let's see, the current prices that those were going for on eBay, and that was about November 2024. It was really hard to find those, and I'm talking about the Nolan. The Hank series are a little bit cheaper, but the Find the Nolan, you'd be really, really lucky if you could get them under $45. The Jumbo, always going to be a little more expensive. This one was $60, so not too bad. But again, I don't know if there are going to be any Jordans in here. We'll find out. And if we don't hit one, there could still be Jordans and we just didn't hit one. So I don't know how they are, what the odds are finding them in a jumbo pack are. If it's less or more or whatever. But let's get going here with our first pack. Well, there's our first Silver Slugger, so we might get one of these per pack, it looks like. This one's an Eddie Murray. So the design is really not that different than the basic Upper Deck design. You can compare and see. They basically, the only difference is they switched out this green, sort of represents a baseball outfield. They've switched that out and just put a Silver Slugger bat there. So not a huge difference there, but still kind of cool. SS6. So I wasn't even familiar with these, so that'll be interesting to see what players we can get. But I'm thinking there's probably going to be 1 per pack. And because it's a jumbo pack, it looks like we get 2 hologram stickers. And as usual, these cards are going to be in all directions. which is a little annoying. There's a Deion Sanders. Let's see. I'm going to start a separate piles here. I've got a pile for the Silver Sluggers. I've got a pile for some of the guys like Deion that I pulled aside. And like usual, I'm going to flip through these pretty quickly. Actually, in this case, they're all backwards. They're all backwards except one. There's that Todd Van Poppel. This was a huge card back in '91. This was a hot card. But yeah, I'm just gonna whip through some of these. Unless I see some really big names. There's Mark Grace checklist. No big deal. In fact, these checklists aren't worth much. But one thing I always appreciated when I was younger and collecting is anything that was different. So if it was a subset like those player checklists, I collected them just because, just because it was something different and unique and fun. They're worth less than the base cards, but I had always pulled those aside. Again, just because it was something unique and different to appreciate. So I decided to kind of gonna do that again. For some people, they're completely worthless, but for me, it's just a lot of fun. And I actually went back through some boxes this weekend, and actually boxes that I put all my commons in. There's a Darryl Strawberry. I would have Andre Dawson. I went through those boxes this weekend and pulled out like the majority of like different various subsets, with all my baseball and even basketball cards. Again, a lot of them aren't really worth anything, but I just appreciate having that variety. It's almost like, pulling inserts in a way, because like inserts, you're not going to get one per pack in most cases, so they're a little bit harder to find, and they look different. So there's our two. Another Detroit Tiger, and our Silver Slugger in this pack is Matt Williams. So confirming we do get one per pack. I'm gonna take a guess that those aren't, especially if they're one per pack, not that big a deal, not worth a whole lot. Like I said, I don't see jumbo packs that often. There's a Bobby Bow Silver Slugger in this pack. All right, so we're keeping an eye out for the possible Michael Jordan. And of course, we'd love to get a Ken Griffey Jr. There's another one of those pretty cool checklists. The Chipper Jones rookie. And I don't really think there's any other special cards other than just a lot of base cards. Like I said, Frank Thomas, Juan Gonzalez, Nolan Ryan, Cal Ripken, all those guys will be in here. As far as rookies go, these are only in the jumbo packs as well, the Collector's Choice magazine. Never saw that before. As far as rookies go, yeah, Chipper Jones, Mike Mussina. I don't know if really anyone else. I said the Todd Van Poppel was huge. Huge. Here's a Jose Canseco Silver Slugger. That would be a huge card for me to pull in the 90s. One of my favorite players. And that Darryl Strawberry I pulled earlier, I would have been super excited about. Oh man, there's just so many cards that are, it's like the whole pack is backwards. Why don't we just flip the pack around and go from there? Oh, we got a lot of cool cards here. We got two, this is Barry Bonds, Carlton Fisk, these checklists, but right here, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Love getting this card. One of my favorite players, so I'm going to put him, actually, gonna sleeve him up. Put him on the stand. So that's exciting. Hopefully we might get another one or two, since we pulled one of him so early in the box here. Save Master. That is Bobby Thigpen. That's a cool card. I think I pulled one of those out of the regular boxes as well. There's a Dave Stewart checklist. And that's about it in that pack. So yeah, there's a couple of stars you probably see. Jim Abbott was one, and Mark Grace maybe. But to each their own. I didn't pull them aside, but you know, for some of you, they might be worth pulling aside. All right, on to pack. Whoa, gotta be careful. It just flew out on me. So we got Eddie Murray. Yeah, this is our second Eddie Murray already. Silver Slugger. Doesn't say how many are in the set. I'm guessing there's gonna be quite a few in the set. I think all these cards are backwards again. Backwards and upside down. It's kind of a cool card with the. There's several cards in this set where they're wearing the old 1917 Chicago White Sox uniform. I did end up pulling those aside just because that's kind of cool. Some of these that are upside down, I'm getting a little lazy to turn them around. I can read them upside down and just not taking the time to appreciate the. I could go through and appreciate, you know, all the photos and things, but really the point of this video is just to see who we can pull and not take too much time doing it. Just give you guys an idea what's in these jumbo packs. Kind of giving myself an idea too, because I said I've never ever encountered these before. There's a Roberto Alomar. See if I can try to flip some of these around. It's a cool shot with the ball still there. Like I said, I'm not going to take too much time to appreciate the photos. Some of these are pretty good. That's probably a whole nother. Here's our second Darryl Strawberry. I imagine that picture was taken just after he was traded to the Dodgers, since it's just him in the Dodgers cap. Now, someone got a little hungry here. I have never seen that in my life. What the heck? And it's on a Nolan Ryan. Okay, I see what happened. It tore, and then it got bent back. Gosh, of all the cards for that to happen to. On the Nolan Ryan. What a shame. I've never seen that. That's dang. That's definitely going in the junk box, unfortunately. That's a shame, because one of the Nolan Ryan cards, one of those I was really looking forward to getting. Well, we're still in the beginning of the box, so hopefully we can hit another. Here's a Ryan Sandberg Silver Slugger. So again, I don't know who's in that Silver Slugger set, but I would personally love to get King Griffey Jr. I think he would qualify as a slugger, unless when they made the set, some of these packs are really hard to open. I have to put this flat on my desk. Unless when they made the set, they were thinking about more veteran players that have been around longer. Since this is 91, this would have only been his third year. There's a Bobby Bowe, Silver Slugger. And everyone's backwards. The other thing I noticed about these upper decks, if you got some that will say, I think I just passed a guy. Yeah, they'll say top prospect 91. So those are true rookie cards. And then you'll have some that will actually, they'll say rookie stars, I think. They'll say rookie something, I can't even remember. And those are actually second year cards. So they're not true rookie cards to my knowledge. Wow, this pack was pretty lousy. That stinks being a jumbo pack because you got 27 cards. I'd hate to have paid the $2 back in the day for that pack. All right. So now we got a Benito Santiago. So not really huge names yet. I do like the Canseco. But, you know, people like Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr., here's a Kirby. They may not have, they may have been too young for that set. I don't know. We'll find out. Says a fielder. We'll find out, but part of the fun for me is trying to anticipate and guess some of these things. It's Gary Gaetti on that checklist. Yeah, so I was just one of those who just, I guess, you know, checklists make sense when you're collecting and all. I never used them, and I don't know of anyone who ever did. But I wasn't annoyed, but it was just like, you know, getting a checklist card was never any fun. And because it wasted a card in the pack, and you weren't planning on, like, you know, treasuring it. So I really appreciate when some of these card companies like Upper Deck, here's Alan Trammell, Silver Slugger, started putting players on the checklist, you know, and then that made it like a more desirable card at that point. So like here's Mickey Morandini. It says star rookie, but yeah, it says 1990. Shows him playing as, whoops, I didn't do a good job showing you in the camera. 1990, he's got, if I can get it focused, there we go. He's got some Phillies credentials. So even though it may not have been a full year, not his true rookie card. Unless it's his first Upper Deck rookie. Now, some people might consider that a rookie, but not his rookie year. And here we go, guys. We got the Chipper Jones already. This one's looking sharp. There's a little extra cardboard right there. Otherwise, it's very, very well centered. And it's a little scuffy here, there at the bottom. I'm not sure if that would ever grade as a 9. I mean, excuse me, a 10, but it might grade as a 9. I remember opening those 2 boxes in the last video, and I barely got one at the end of the second box. I was thinking I may not even get one, and that was such a shame. So that was cool to already, we're almost halfway through this box. Gary Sheffield. That's cool that we already pulled one. But yeah, I should be keeping track of how many packs, but we're already about halfway through this box. There may only be about 24 packs or so. It's certainly not 36. There's a Julio Franco, Silver Slugger. So again, not any real big names. Deion Sanders. I think that's the second one we got of him. Sandy Alomar Jr. on the checklist card. And there's the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Love getting this card. I think we got 2 of those. when I open the 2 boxes. So, you know, roughly 1 a box would make sense. It's another checklist. That one is Jack Morris. And here we got a Wade Boggs. All right, so that was a decent pack with the Frank Thomas. Second year Frank Thomas. That's his first Upper Deck card, I believe. I don't believe he had a 1990 Upper Deck card. Not even in the Hive series. Pretty certain. Here's our first, well, one of our first bigger stars here. Silver Slugger, Barry Bonds. It's very cool. I see another Gary Sheffield. Another one of my favorite players to watch growing up. Be interesting to see if we get that Michael Jordan. Got Cal Ripken Jr. It's a good one. And going all directions here again. All right. So we're definitely more than halfway through the box already. Keep hitting the camera. These packs are not easy. Oh, we got another another Barry Bonds Silver Slugger. There's a Sammy Sosa. That's always cool. So that's that would be his second year card. 1990 was his rookie year. He did have an Upper Deck rookie, unlike Frank Thomas. Let's see, a John Smoltz and a Tom Glavine in this pack. Pretty good pictures. It's a Reggie Sanders rookie. I might pull Reggie aside. I think I did that once before. Well, I'll be honest, if we don't get a Jordan, I'll be disappointed. Because other than that, I mean, not really a whole lot of value in this box. You know, if Chipper was like a perfect 10, I'm not even sure he'd pay back for the box. Oh, I hate having to rotate every one of these cards. Now here's a cool card. Mark McGwire, The Bashing Years. That's kind of cool. Another Wade Boggs. Got Carlos Baerga. And looks like no one there. And our Silver Slugger is Kelly Gruber. I think we only got about roughly 6 or so packs, 6 or 7, maybe 5. It's hard to tell. All right, let's start with our, looks like Dave Parker is our Silver Slugger here. I was hoping that was another Frank Thomas, but I'll take Sammy Sosa. All right, Jordan, where are you? I hope you're in here. Got the John Smoltz and Tom Glavine again. Upper Deck says random sequencing. So that was a little surprising. I guess you can't expect them to be completely random, but you certainly do not you do not get the patterns, the duplicate patterns all the time in Upper Deck like you do a lot of other cards. And that could be for better or worse. Here's a Don Robinson Silver Slugger. I was hoping that would be Don Mattingly. Dwight Gooden. Rafael Palmeiro. Is that Greg Olson? It looks like it. Yep, Greg Olson. Another Sandy Alomar and Craig Biggio. Not a huge pack. Let's see. I think I'm knocking over stuff now. This is why we sleeve them up. I don't have too many guys up on the stands. One Griffey and one Chipper. Looks like we got 5 packs left. Is it? I was hoping to get a Jordan up there. It's like our Silver Slugger, Lance Parrish. Just not a lot of huge names in that set, as far as I'm concerned. You got 3 Delino DeShields in this box, I feel like. There's a Jose Canseco. We got the Silver Slugger now. We got the base card. I'm cool with that. David Justice. There's a 1917 uniforms for the Chicago White Sox. It's a cool little card. And no Michael Jordan. We got 4 packs left. I'm going to go ahead and just take them out. Four packs left. It'll be interesting. See if there's one waiting for us at the bottom. Now, one of those boxes I had opened, it was actually near the top. And I do know, well, I don't think, yeah, people were telling me it was, or I should say I was reading, they were approximately 1 in every 2 boxes. I don't think those are officially stated odds, though. There's a Larry Walker. That's a second year Larry Walker. We got a Ryan Sandberg. Cool card, Cecil Fielder, 51. Yeah, so that's his 51 home runs celebrating at that time. But that's a Mike Greenwell, it is. Still looking for that Jordan. Another Cal Ripken. Another Kelly Gruber. For the Silver Slugger, 3 packs. If we can't get Jordan, I would love another Chipper or Griffey. I hate when that happens, when the corner does that. Then it starts bending the corners if you're not careful. Don Robinson for the Silver Slugger. Like a Chris Sabo. They even put checklists for the rookie cards just themselves. That's kind of cool, but again, those aren't true rookie cards. Another Jose Canseco already. Like, it's almost, I think that's back to back. I bet that's Roberto Kelly, yeah. Another Jim Abbott. It's not looking great for the Canseco. The Jordan. We only got 2 packs left. Kind of makes me wonder if they're even in the jumbo packs. Oh, dang. This one's really hard to open. Maybe it's a good sign. Jordan's locked in there. There's a Dave Parker Silver Slugger. I flipped that. It wasn't upside down, so I flipped it upside down to match the rest. Another Save Master. There should be King Griffey Jr., but it looks like it's Harold Reynolds. Yeah. The 1990 Upper Deck Mariners checklist had a Griffey, so I guess they needed to mix it up and do someone else. Well, doesn't look like we're going to hit a Jordan. Last pack. Be awfully strange if it happened to be in this very last pack. So we got Eddie Murray on the Silver Slugger. Didn't we already get 2 of him? 2 of the Silver Sluggers. All right, last pack. Give me something good. It's a Bernie Williams. It's not his rookie, second year. So he's got the little star rookie. It's not looking good. Yeah. We didn't get it, guys. I didn't really get anything in that pack. That was a terrible way to end that box. All right, so there it is. There's the jumbo box of 1991 Upper Deck. Well, it doesn't prove that the Jordans aren't in there. But considering, you know, you definitely pay more. You do get these Silver Sluggers. I'm guessing no big deal. Most of these players, I mean, Eddie Murray's a good player, but a lot of these guys, no one ever talks about anymore. Barry Bonds is good. Yeah, we did get 3 Eddie Murrays. Ryan Sandberg's, you know, Hall of Famer. Jose Canseco. But yeah, there's not any huge stars. So, you know, you take those Silver Sluggers away. I mean, these are the guys I pulled. There was duplication. Honestly, you got just as many of these in a wax box. You know, got the King Griffey Jr. in the wax box. Easily got the Chipper Jones. And we got the Michael Jordan in one of the boxes. We didn't get it here. Now, one of those other boxes that I opened did not have Chipper or Michael. So, yeah, you're not guaranteed in every box. But for the amount of money you pay, I don't think these Silver Sluggers are worth it. So, that being said, I would stick personally to the regular wax box if you're looking for Michael Jordans. Like I said, I got those for $45. I paid $60 for this. Was it $45, $40, $45? I know you can't get them less than $40 unless you really get lucky. So that being said, I would recommend just getting a wax box, just a regular 36 pack. I think you've got just as good of a chance, and you can spend less money. So still fun to open these. Like I said, I've never encountered these jumbo packs before. It was fun learning about the Silver Sluggers. Now that I know, I feel like no big deal. Still got a Chipper and a King Griffey. But in the end, Not a huge deal if you're looking if you're talking about money. Definitely not a huge deal. Still fun to go through though. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.